We're a little early, I know, but I'm walking quarter mile or so that way. Well, up there about the top of that peak up there, quarter mile or better, is where I found my parts. And up there in the middle of that hill, you might see the Cannebago. You'll see it as we get closer. I blew off a radiator hose that connects to fill the radiator. Well, it popped that hose clamp or whatever. She'd been running great until then, knock on wood. I'm watching my temperature gauge, and all of a sudden it goes up to 230, 240, so I'm going to pull over and shut her down. I go to look, and this wasn't there. So that would be part of the problem. Now I got to limp in. Probably by the time I walk there, it's going to be nice and cool, hopefully. And hopefully she didn't, do any extreme damage, that I got her shut down in time. I don't think it did. But yeah, that's what happens when you lose all your fluid, and then all of a sudden you got to pull over on the side of the road. What's up, my friends? Yeah, I'm only 32, 33 miles from Popular Bluffs. Just luck have it, blew off a radiator hose, whatnot, but I was able to walk back a few miles and find it. This would be hard to find, you know what I mean? As it stands, all I see I need is a hose clamp, a new radiator cap, and 4 gallons of antifreeze to mix with water when I get into town. Because I lost all my antifreeze and stuff. When it blew, it lost this 2 miles down the road, or 2.5 miles down the road, coming up down these hills that someone said it's flat all the way. No, it ain't. It ain't flat. It's more hills when you leave here than it was in all the beginning. But nevertheless, hey, I found a key for a fire extinguisher. I've been needing one of those. Anyhow, the Cannebago is way up there about where that car in the hill is going by now. He just got in the other lane. Woo! I can't see comments, so don't expect me to make any comments. And, if the trolls come on here, moderators, take care of them, would you? It's pretty shitty when they want to come on here and I can't see. If there's somewhere I could dip in the shade, I could read comments real quick, but I'm not walking over there to the tree line and shit. I'm walking right here on the concrete. I set a thing when I set out at about quarter after. I was going to walk until either I found this part that I needed or noon. And if I walked as far as I could by noon and I didn't find it, well, it was lost forever. But boom, 11:45 thereabouts. A couple miles down the road, there it was. I say I got another mile to walk back. Damn, I've been quite a ways. Probably 2.5 miles round each way, 5 miles round trip. But it saves me this. It would take me half a dozen times of letting this cool completely down, fire it up, drive 3 or 4 minutes, shut it down, let it completely cool down again, to get into town where I could maybe fix it. Or I'd have to use one of my toes, and I don't want to do that. So, thank the good Lord above, I found the filler tube. And I just took off about 15 minutes prior to breakdown. I'm only about 15 minutes from where I stopped in Willow Springs. There was a nice hemp shop there that I stopped at. And, I rested there about an hour. And, heck, this thing ran 200 all the way here. No heat up, no problem, no nothing. But, I guess when I hit the first hill, it built up enough pressure that my clamp gave out. And it blew this bottleneck off. Had that not blown off, I don't think she would have gotten hot. I think she would have stayed cool and whatnot. But we got to keep an eye on it and watch it. Now I got to buy another cap and shit too. If there's anybody that'd like to help out, my Cash App is $, the number 4, the number 2, the number 0, and a JIMS directly after that. I'm going to need about $50 in radiator fluid and another $20 for a hose clamp and a cap. So we're looking at about $75 repair here. But if I don't put a new cap because the one's destroyed, it's not going to work. New hose clamp, of course. But I got to replace the antifreeze. That's a must. Even though we're not in winter, it also helps with heat. There's the broken hose clamp and the broken thermostat, or not thermostat, cap, radiator cap. I'm going to try and rig that enough to get in town so I can buy another radiator cap. I'm pretty sure that I can rig it enough. If nothing else, maybe I only have to make 1 or 2 stops. But I plan on putting it on and then taping it down with some duct tape. Seal it up real good. I think that'll get me into the auto parts place. But, you know, I hope y'all see the determination I have and the will I have to keep this mission on the road. Can you imagine the surprise when I opened the hood to see what was up with the overheating? There was no cap, no hose, no nothing. I'm like, no wonder she got hot. And I wasn't about to push it up and over that hill. She would have blown a head gasket or cracked a block or something if I'd done that. Mama raised no fools, Daddy raised my brother. I wish I'd stopped shorter than when I did. But as soon as it hit 230, 235, I pulled over and hit the key. That's about all you can do. I kept waiting for that damn clutch fan to kick on, and it didn't. And I've replaced that clutch fan a couple of times. I don't know what the F is going on with them clutch fans. When they kick on and work, they work great. They just suck it down to 190 real quick. But if you can't get them suckers to kick on, they're worthless as tits on a bull. Well, as long as I get in here before dark, I'm going to be happy. I may have to sit here another hour and let it cool down and rig it. That's okay. And as long as I can make at least 10 miles, 3 different stops, make it in town, I'll be happy. Hopefully I don't have to make none. And I found this in the middle. It was actually in the more towards the left lane. It had gotten run over a couple times and thrown over. I almost walked by it. And I'm like, damn, you know, that looks like let me go investigate that. And sure enough, but it had dropped off in this lane. I found the cap and shit in this lane. The hose I found in the other lane over. Well, you wanted me to go live while I was traveling, Mr. John, the Popular Bluffs. Here you go. You can't beat this. I am live. But I'm not driving and filming live. Fun here in another 300 feet or so we start going uphill. Hey, and thank the good Lord it's not cold and it's not raining. Oh, and I was given a couple of pre-rolls, hemp pre-rolls that are dipped in magic and shit. Of course it's hemp flower, but what the heck? That's what I need. That's what I got to smoke on from here on out when I get out of Missouri. You know, I'm going to blame this on me and say I forgot to put it bolt up here and lock it in where it couldn't come apart. So that might be an oversight on me. I can't remember whether I put a bolt through there or not. You can bet I'm going to this time. Whew, we're on the uphill. As soon as I started that little bit angle, you can feel it. Definitely going uphill. Whew, now it's more of an incline. Every time I get up here, I'll be ready to end the live and take a nap. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Didn't sound like a bad idea, but just kidding. Good thing I travel with about 15 gallons of water. Woo. Damn it, man. Way beyond that curve down there. That's a heck of a walk. Whew. Damn, it don't seem so far away now. I can hear the generator. Whew. I can see the eyes watching me. Woo. If that wasn't a heck of a lot of fun. See, it goes right here. And I probably, to tell you the truth, didn't put a bolt down there like I should have. It's okay. We'd take care of it this time. I guaranteed you. I guaranteed you we'd do it better this time. When I go to leave town after buying a new cap, this thing's going to be better than it was, way better than before, because I'll have the bolt in there for sure, so pressure can't make it blow up. You know what I mean? Whew. I probably just didn't have that clamp tight enough. But with that bolt there, so shame on my dumb ass, you might say. Move, little one. Oh, goodness sakes. Let's get in here and look at some of these comments, good and bad. They all should be good because I think we saved the engine and everything. Oh heck, what's going on? Hey John, Tiffany, everybody. They are must already went by. I'm still 32 miles from it. Yeah, I just need the cap. Oh, Willow, nothing to be sorry about. Good Lord took care of me. The engine, I got caught it in time. I watched my temperature gauge. As soon as I seen 230, I pulled over. You know, I didn't hear tapping or none of that when one gets hot. I was watching the gauge. As soon as I seen it climbing, I kept watching. When it hit 230, 235, I pulled over and turned it off, even in the middle of the hill. I blew this off of the radiator. So it's going to cost me a hose clamp a new thermostat cap and 4 gallons of antifreeze, because it's an 8-gallon system and I need to do 50-50. If anybody can help, the Cash App is the number 4, the number 2, the number 0, and then JIMS. $ 420 JIMS. I'm looking at about $75 repair. That's for the antifreeze and everything. What do you mean that's not good? It's not good that it popped off, but it's good that I found it and I pulled over in time and all that. I could have found it. I could have been one of them people that don't want to walk a couple miles and look for something. You know what I mean? It could have been flattened by a truck and beyond repair, but it's not. And it was in the other lane. The only damage I see is a little scuff there, and that ain't gonna hurt it at all. The only real damage was the cap itself. You know, but we're talking $20 for a radiator cap. No big deal. You know what I mean? But yeah, it got screwed up, and it don't have the spring and the that controls the pressure. Yeah. So I look at it, instead of being unlucky or bad, I look at it like this. It could have been a $1,000 problem, real easy. Crack the block, whatever, not paying attention to the temperature. Because I lost all my fluid, boom, like that. But because I was paying attention, I don't think nothing happened with the block or nothing. I think she's fine. I think when she cools down to not be warm at all, I'll add water stuff, put this cap back on it and tape it down with duct tape and everything where it seals it and keeps it sealed. Then I should be able to drive on in the 30 miles into the O'Reilly, the AutoZone, whatever, and get another cap and put on it. So I praise Yahweh that everything was good. About 2.5 miles there and 2.5 miles back. I had to go pick up a part that blew off. No, I can't walk in the dirt. I'm not walking down the freeway, dummy. I'm walking down the side road, you know, the emergency lane, where tow truck drivers are picking up cars every day, where road workers are. That's not the damn freeway. That's where you pull over if you break down or something. And it's a lot better and safer to walk down than the side of the fucking road where it might be snakes or something, especially when you're right next to woods and you don't know where you're at. Yeah, okay, it's okay for me to stand out there and damn near get run over hooking up a car, but not safe enough for me to walk down. And that's a special kind of stupid. I don't know where the Codys are at. Yeah, thank y'all for telling them I can't read comments in the sun. I didn't put my thumb out. Nobody's gonna pick me up with no thumb out. Why do I want to hitchhike? I ain't lazy. Yeah, I found it. Oh, I've got this. The good Lord's got me. The help I need is some a radiator cap and 4 gallons of antifreeze. And I'm 32 miles from Popular Bluffs. About 30 miles outside of Popular Bluffs. Oh, I'm so glad the motor didn't blow either. Good Lord's looking out for me, absolutely. Yeah, I've already passed Mountain View. It's not against the law, dumbass, when you're broke down. It's illegal to hitchhike it down it, I'll give you that, but it's not illegal to walk down it if you're broke down. That's just stupid. Why do I need to take a breather, John? I got an idiot telling me it's against the law to walk down the interstate, and it's not. They got to worry about stupid shit instead of the mission. Whatever, they're worried about some stupid shit of walking down a road that's 10 feet, 12 feet wide. Has nothing to do with the freeway lane. Now, if I was out in the interstate lane or something, I could see the stupid comments. But other than that, nope. Thank you. Yes, I'm not retarded. I'm not stupid. And I know you can walk down the interstate if you're broke down to get help, to get gas, to look for something you may have lost off your vehicle. To say that's illegal is just stupid. Plain old stupid. Now, to walk in the freeway is stupid. But my God, from that white line over to that edge, ain't no difference than walking down the sidewalk in a fucking town. People aren't supposed to be driving on that. That's for emergency lane, emergency use only. Anybody with the right mind, where they may be snakes and shit, would be very, very stupid to walk through grass and bush stuff that you don't know when you can walk on a perfectly good piece of concrete, not in traffic. I mean, of course, I'm only 67 and have done it all my life. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, that's right. Yeah, I've got enough to put water in it and get on down the road and in there, yeah. Now that I found the part, I'm happy as hell. I was trying to figure out how I was going to fill it full of water and duct tape it shut to get into town and try and find a gooseneck and all. But see, this is the main thing, this gooseneck. That's hard to find. A piece of rose and a hose clamp and a cap, that's easy to find. That's real easy to find. So, I'm super happy. I'm super happy. As soon as I opened the hood, the good Lord said, you know what you got to do. Take off walking as soon as you can, because your cap and stuff is probably laying in the middle of the highway. And sure enough, and not even in the lane I lost it, in the other lane. So, you know, it did get hit a couple of times. But it's still, I'm going to make it usable to get me into town. Trust me, it's better than having nothing, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure I can finagle this back into enough shape that we get it to work. Yeah, and if people are worried about me and whatnot, want to help, got a couple bucks, help me get the new cap and antifreeze. That would be great, wonderful, and I need that kind of help because I can't afford it. I can afford it at the end of the month, but if people want me to wait around to the end of the month to continue, probably not. I don't want to wait to the end of the month. I'm glad I'm out here on the road. But there are people that aren't glad that I'm on the road, like my trolls. They're real unhappy. But that's okay. The good Lord told me, tell them, don't worry, be happy. Hey, thank you. No, it got hit, it got ran over. But the main part, the only thing that got screwed up is the cap. The gooseneck and all, none of that got screwed up or nothing, so I'm happy as hell. And when I get this cap to fit here, which eventually I will, I'll tape it up with duct tape and stuff, and make sure that it's good, and don't leak water. It may get me on into town to where I can get another cap. No, I was watching a temperature gauge. Well, thank you. My Cash App is the $420 JIMS. No, I don't live in Slab City. What the hell would make you think that stupid shit? Slab City's meth heads, not cannabis. Yeah, it blew off. It blew the whole thing off. It blew the whole thing off, Will. It could have been really, really bad, but it wasn't. Oh, I'm almost by Popular Bluff, my friend. Yeah, his will be done. Yeah, I'm in Missouri, 32 miles outside of Popular Bluff. Is that once again an idiot asking me if I live in Slab City? No, stupid. Meth heads live in Slab City, not stoners. I don't live in no damn RV. I travel in a mobile billboard. Don't tell me what I do. You don't even know what I travel in. It's a mobile billboard. It has nothing to do with recreation. Damn, broke the sensor. Sorry about that. Oh, Team Troll, what a fucking idiot you are. You make sure you call your mama too. She might care. Because the state trooper, they're not going to care. They're going to think you're some dumbass troll is all that is. Stupid. Go ahead. Waste the cops' resources and send them out so I can give them a little Jesus and tell them what a dumbass you are. Stupid idiots. Now I can show them that screenshot where the idiots say they're going to do it. Yeah, go for it, stupid. Woo, damn it. Well, I got enough to eat, my friend, but I'm going to be set back $75 I don't have today. 50 on antifreeze and 25 on a cap. So if anybody wants to help out a little bit with that, yeah, I could really use a little help on that. I really, really could. If not, well, me and the good Lord's got a deal. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. That old devil's going to try everything he can to make me give up my faith in the Lord and all that, and that ain't going to happen, you know? God's got me. God's got this. God's had this mission since the day I started it. And ain't nobody can tell me any different. I've been through so much shit that if it wasn't for the help of the Lord above, you know that movie, The Blues Brothers, where they tell you they're on a mission from God? Yeah, absolutely. I am on a mission from God. And I don't care if anybody believes that or not. I know it in my heart. No, I don't have an aluminum radiator. It's the old school. Can I send you some weed? Are you that stupid? Dumbass. You don't travel the nation fighting for people's rights. and have weed on you. That's just plain stupid because you forget it's against federal law, right? Dumbass people think somebody can fight for the rights of cannabis and break the laws. No, I'm not the group normal. They're the ones that had it on their dive boat and shit, you know, back during the day in Texas. We may or may not be able to get this to seal up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the radiator, then put this on, because I can have this all taped up, sealed up and everything, and then put this on. So that's what I'll do, is fill the radiator first. I don't think I'm at 67 yet, Mr. Eddie. But when I get fired up, I plan on going in over, you know, into town, just the beginning of town. There's a couple of dispensaries there and stuff. Looks like I could park on the side of the road by Hot Wings or something like that. But of course, I'm going to be by an auto parts store because I got to get my radiator cap. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd appreciate everybody that hasn't signed that petition, go ahead and sign it. Let me see if I can find some tape around here and shit. Damn it, Mon. That might be a problem. Damn it. I haven't got a whole super lot of it. I'd like to find some of my black tape first. See if I can find some black tape first and do it with black tape, and then come back and do it with duck. But I don't think I've got any more black tape left. I've used the shit out of it lately. Not even a little bit. Oh well. Damn it, man. don't mind me. I'm trying to get this done while doing this. I sub but didn't see a petition. All you got to do is go to 420gym.com, 420gym.com, and sign it. Or scan that QR back there. That's all you got to do. Easy peasy. Damn it, man. Man, if I could get it to seal, it'd probably work. Getting it to seal is the trouble. Woof. That's about as good as I'm going to get it to seal. It's about as good as that's going to work. Hey, thanks for signing the petition. Well, I don't have nothing to seal the hose up with. That's why I'm going to try and just go ahead and seal this up best I can with duct tape. If I had something this big that I could just plug it off with, yeah. But I don't think I have anything that big. That would actually work. But that is another good possibility. If I had something that would plug it off, that would handle the heat. Oh. Oh, no, Crossroads. No. No, if I break down again, And go live. Yeah, but I think I'm going to make it in fine. I really think I'm going to make it in fine. Matter of fact, if you want, I may just, after I get her fixed, well, yeah, no, I'll just, if I break down again, I'll go live and let everybody know that the temporary fix didn't work and yada, yada, yada. But I think the temporary fix is going to work. I don't see any reason it won't work. You know what I mean? There should be no reason it don't work. If I could find something to stuff in this end and plug it, like Papa said, that would be good too. But I don't have anything to pop in here, I don't think. I'm still looking. Because all I got to do is fill it up with water and then contain it. The only thing I got close is a screwdriver, and I don't think that's going to seal it up. Let me see what else I got. Didn't mean to throw y'all down in the valley there. Hang on a minute. Let me see what else I got. Nothing else I can think of. Damn it. It would have to hold back heat, and finding something that big is a problem. See that screwdriver, but I don't think that would. I don't think that's going to plug it up. It might would. It might would. There we go. That one might do it. I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to try this, my friends. I actually think this is going to work better than tape would. We'll see. Woo! I'm gonna put another clamp on it too. I'm gonna double clamp it at both ends. I don't know what the next town is. I'm 32 miles from Popular Bluffs. That I know. That's all I know. Well, that should block off that end. The other end just goes into the radiator. I've got a couple of clamps to put on that end. And I think we're going to be good to go after I fill it with water. You know what I mean? Look at that. That hose clamp will fit. And that hose clamp fit. There we go. I think I got my repair done. I'm going to check the temperature here and see what it says. Yeah, I want to let her sit another half hour before I add fluid to it. Let me open the engine hatch. I should have opened that when I was off and on my way, but I wasn't. Because she's still showing about 190 to 200. I don't want to pour in cool liquid when it's still at 190 or 200. Alrighty, Seth. Well, hopefully I'll have good news. I don't know. Here, let me look on my other phone now that I'm stopped and not working on that. I can tell you exactly where I'm at, how far I'm from this, that, and the other. But see, truck stop ain't gonna have the radiator cap and stuff. You know what I mean? Looks like something hit my Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let me turn on my hotspot. If it kicks me off, I'll be right back. Oh, I thought somebody sent something, but nope. It's telling me where I spent loves. So no, not here. I thought someone sent something to help with the repair. Damn it, man. It's okay. Wait a minute. Let me get back to this. Maps. What do you mean, when was the last time I had it on the road? Yesterday. What's your point? Elsinore is the next town. Elsinore is the next town. I'm not too far from Simon's Grocery and Hardware. Simmons Grocery and Hardware is 3.5 miles away, which I don't plan on stopping there. Where I do plan on stopping is over by the Green Light Dispensary. I'm not going to stay at the dispensary, but somewhere between the 60 and whatever it is, that the 67, 60 Cloverleaf there. I plan on being over, who knows, maybe by Domino's Pizza or something like that. Break time, gas station area. I mean, there's places I can pull over and park, I'm sure. Like I say, down by Domino's, Casa Grande, Kush, Green Light. There's different places that I definitely can pull into and park. I'm 31 miles from Kush 21, just to give you an idea.
Head toward Carter Rudu.
I'm not headed west, I'm headed east. Why am I headed west? I'm going to Florida, not California. So you're looking in the wrong direction. No, it's more hills than... I've been up and down more hills than I've done the whole thing. That's why when someone said it was all downhill from there, bullshit. That ain't downhill. I'm parked on a hill right now. There's just as many hills between Willow than there is to Willow. Ain't no big deal, my friends. Ain't no big deal. Hey, the good Lord's taking care of me. You know me? Good Lord's been taking care of us. The good Lord took care of me here. That old devil said, blow up, engine, get hot. The good Lord said, hold on a minute, watch this. And I looked down and see my temperature gauge is climbing over to 230, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I can't pull over right here. Who the hell is this? Hang on. How you doing? Oh, I do my own repairs and stuff. Okay. I appreciate you, though.
I just seen you.
Yeah, I blew off a radiator hose and dumped the water. I just got to put it back on.
Okay. Letting it cool off?
Yeah, oh yeah, before I add water to it.
All right.
Let me get a little Jesus. Would y'all like a little Jesus? Everybody needs a little Jesus, my friends. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping by. You're the only one. Even when I walked back 2 miles and found my pipe that come off, it was the gooseneck that blew off. And no one even stopped to pick me up, which is cool. I didn't have my thumb out, but you helped 420 Jim.
Huh?
First name 4, middle name 20, last name Jim.
Oh, okay.
So you can say you stopped to help out 420 Jim.
All right.
Everybody on YouTube knows it. I didn't show your truck or nothing, but I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh.
The camera's on me. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Everybody's saying, like, nobody stopped by, yada, yada, yada. And then here y'all pull up like angels.
It's a little bit up there with that gas station.
Well, I'm just going to go on in. I think I'll make the 32 mile. I plugged it. I just need a new cap. I plugged it off, going to fill it up, plug it off, and try and make it 32 miles. I think I will. Because I just need another cap. They drove over it. If you don't think people belong in jail for weed and we need it federally legal everywhere, 420gym.com, sign that petition. They're getting ready to change a lot of stuff on it. They're going to get rid of all the hemp flower and make it all medical, or you got to buy a card, you got to carry it their way, you can't give it to each other and stuff. It's going to be stupid. Yeah.
I'm a truck driver.
They're going to get more stupid. I drove tow truck 13 years and bought off my boss all the time.
Yeah, I can't protect them.
No, but you know what? When a trucker is off duty, he should be able to. Because they can do alcohol or anything else when they're off duty, right? Why not cannabis? They wake up with a good morning, relaxed instead of a hangover and shit. I wish the cops and everybody would smoke it instead of the other.
Yeah, we feel that.
Oh, the good Lord let me walk away from them over 40 years. Thank you so much. I think I do. Thank you so much. And I've got angels looking out for me on the internet, too. Thank you, gentlemen. Look at that. See, that's the good Lord looking out. That's the good Lord looking out. Let me go up here and put my hand on this radiator and stuff and see how hotcha we are now. Oh, no, she feels... Oh, no. She's ready to put fluid in. She's ready to put a little fluid in. Look, about the time we say something about nobody stopping, helping, or nothing, look at that. Good Lord says, hang on a minute. Let me show you what kind of backup 420 Jim's really got. I love it when you get out in these little towns and stuff, the good old boys and shit, you know, like that. What's up, Big Stank? Oh, yeah, there's still good people out here. Hey, well, thank you for the gift, my friend. Appreciate you. But my friends call me for, and I don't know where you sent it because I didn't get nothing. But that's probably why you decided to say Jim instead of my real name. So, number one, my name's not Jim, and number two, you didn't send a damn thing, or not to me anyway. No, I didn't blow a head gasket. So, where's this gift you sent so I can go find it? Let me bitch him out for not giving it to me. Yep, only transaction today was Love's charging me $15. But people come here all the time and say how they help me to keep people from helping me. Not saying you're one of them, but whatever you did, it did not work. And please saying that you sent me a gift when I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, I don't know. I'm headed in. You could plout my route from here to Nashville, Tennessee, probably. I'll be headed to Nashville once I leave here. Hey, stupid, there's no such thing as weed. You tried to put that shit here yesterday. Take a 10-minute timeout with your gay stupidness. Why don't you just tell people you're gay and you like to smoke pot or something? Stupid idiot. Well, I need to start grabbing some water and going in here and pouring it in here and seeing if this is going to work or not. You know what I mean? So, anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I leave? Now'd be the time. Yeah, it's twice now they said they sent me a gift, you know, trying to get my attention. They ain't sent shit. But yet they like to brag and say they did. And I wish they'd send it to the right person. It must be too hard to spell 420 Jim. I don't know. Someone said they needed O-rings the other day. See? I just needed a O-ring and had to buy a whole damn assortment of them because I needed a O-ring. Well, thank you, Kenny. Thank you, my friends. Yep. Thank y'all for the prayer and stuff. Hopefully next time y'all see me, I'll be in Popular Bluffs and everything will be okay. Crosswords, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, and I can always get the cap and the fluids tomorrow. You know, if you want, I'll let you know at 7 o'clock, or you know, you can contact me in a little while, whatever. But yeah, I probably won't even worry about it until in the morning. I'm not, you know, as long as I get into Popular Bluffs and know what the problem is, you know, it's something I can actually do in the morning if I need to. Yeah, I'll know a lot more at 7 o'clock. I'll either be pulled over on the side of the road trying to get back into there that I didn't make it, or I'll be there and I can let you know where I'm at. And then that way I can tell people exactly what it's going to cost to get the antifreeze and the cap. But hey, my friends, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please join me back here at 7 p.m. Central Time. It's 1 o'clock. We're almost where I'm at now. So about 6 hours from now. And I think I can make it in the next 6 hours, even if I had to do it a few minutes at a time. So the good Lord's going to take care of me. Don't worry about that, my friends. Remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, we can all get along. The dogs love you. I love you. Most of all, Jesus loves you. Uh-oh, hang on. Someone might have just sent something on Cash App. Yes, they did. Richard, thank you for the $20. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you. Couple more of that. Boom, we'll have antifreeze and a new cap and everything. Thank you all so much, everybody. And I hope to see y'all at 7 p.m. Until then, God bless y'all. Remember, Jesus loves you. Peace out.